السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه أما بعد. Alhamdulillah. Brothers and sisters, we welcome you to Ad-Darsul Ashir, the 10th lesson. And that is our 10th session of Foundation 1. This is the 5th lesson of the second week. And this is module 2. Each module has 5 lessons, so this is the 10th lesson because we already have the first 5 lessons for module 1, inshallah. In this presentation, we are going to be dealing with demonstrative pronouns, which is called in Arabic Asma'ul Ishara. Asma'ul Ishara. Asma'ul Isharati, demonstrative pronouns. Notice the translation here for Asma is pronouns. And that is because pronouns fall under the category of ism, which its plural is asma, right? So we have the demonstrative pronoun here, it's ismul ishara, because it is a singular, right? The demonstrative pronoun, the ismul ishara, is used to point out something. There are 2 types. The first type is pointing out something that is close or near, which is qareeb. Anything that is qareeb, close or near, inshallah, qareeb is the word that is used to describe that or translate it. For pointing, the second category is for pointing out something that is far, ba'id. Ba'id means far. We are also introducing the dual in this lesson, inshallah. The dual is the muthanna. Remember, we had mufrad, singular, and in Arabic we have dual. In English, you don't have any dual. And for the dual, alif and noon with kasra is added to the word. In this slide, we are going to be discussing Asma'ul Isharati lil Qareeb. So we have Asma'ul Ishara, demonstrative pronouns, as we see at the top. Qareeb means near, li means for, right? As we did in our prepositions, right? Li means for, lil Qareeb means for what is near, right? So demonstrative pronouns for something that is near. As we said, for ism, for any ism, there are 3 categories when it comes to number. It's mufrad, muthanna, and the muthanna here we have rafa, and we're going to explain that. And the muthanna again, but we have nasb and jar. It is not that the muthanna is 2 things, but it has 2 forms. And then we have the jam'a, which means plural. Mufrad means singular, muthanna means dual, and jam means plural. In the Arabic, we have 2 genders. We discussed this last week. Mudhakkar and mu'annath. Masculine and feminine. So let us start, inshallah. Mufrad mudhakkar, what is it represented by? Hadha. Ismul ishar lil qareeb. Mufrad mudhakkar is hadha. Hadha. And hadha, the i'rab for it is that it is mabni. No matter what condition, what situation it is in a sentence, in what position it falls, it will remain like that all the time. Hadha. It is built like that. That is what mabni means. There is no declension. Okay? The meaning of that is this is. This is the actual meaning. But this is, the is implied in Arabic, inshallah. An example for the masculine is hada waladun. And here is why the is implied, right? Because hada waladun is 2 words in Arabic and it's a complete sentence. Hada waladun is translated in English and it means this is a boy. The is understood there. Waladun means a boy, 1 boy. Okay? The tanween there indicates that. The mu'annas, the mufrad mu'annas is hadhihi, and this also is mabni. This is mabni, that is, regardless of its position in the sentence, it remains like that all the time. And it means this is. We didn't put feminine there because the this is applies to both. The example of this is, for the feminine, hadhihi bintun. Bintun means girl, a girl. This is, the is implied, a girl. This is a girl. Now, for the muthanna, we have hadha changes to hadhani. 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 And for the feminine, it is hatani. Alif is added, and it becomes hatani. Hadhani and hatani. The alif and noon is at the end of the word, as I said, that is added to give it its dual formation. Okay, now these are musanna, but they are marfu, or they are in this state of rafa. And what indicates that is the alif that is added there, as you see it in red. We highlighted it in red. So this is mu'arab because it changes. The end of the word changes, right? And it means these two are. Let us get two examples quickly. هَذَانِ waladani means these are two boys. These are two boys, right? هَذَانِ, these are two boys. Waladani means two boys, right? The alif and noon gives that implication. The tanween is dropped and alif and noon is added with kasra, the noon with kasra, and the dal takes a fatha, right? هَذَانِ waladani. Okay? Same thing with the bint. هَاتَانِ, we got that from before. Bintani, the tanween drops off, a fatha is placed on the ta, alif is added to it, and a noon with kasra. هَاتَانِ bintani. Right? These two are girls. These two are girls. Now let us get to the other situation. Here we have the musanna that is nasb or jar. The musanna, the dual that is nasb or jar. Right? Nasb or jar is what makes it change its states from hadani to hadaini. Hadaini. The alif changed to a ya, and the ya takes a sukoon. Okay? And this is a situation with musanna in all cases, inshallah, right? When it deals with the asma, inshallah. Every single asma that changes from the rafa to nasb or jar, it just changes the alif to a ya, and in the other case, ha-tayni, right? Same thing. The alif changes it to a ya. Ha-tayni and ha-tayni, and both of them are mu'rab because they are mansub or majroor or nas, or in the state of nasb and jar with a ya. The ya is that indication, right? Don't worry about it too much if it is too technical for you. Inshallah, we are going to continue repeat this so that you will be able to learn it, inshallah. These are two, right? And then we have inna hadaini waladani. Now when inna comes in front of any noun, any ism, all right, that is mu'rab, it changes it. Okay, and here it is mansub. So as we said, when it is mansub, when the dual is mansub, it changes from an alif to a ya with a sukoon. So it becomes inna hadaini waladani. These indeed, inna means indeed, these are two boys. Inna hataini bintani. These are indeed, these are two girls. The inna means indeed. Hataini bintani. Okay, inna hataini. The inna affects the first word. It doesn't affect the second one, right? Inna hataini bintani. Right? Then we have the jama. And both of them are the same. Ha'ula'i. Ha'ula'i. And it is mabni. It is mabni. And it means these are. These are. Okay? Ha'ula'i awladun means these are boys. Awlad is a plural for walad. And ha'ula'i banatun, these are girls. Banat is a plural for bint. So this completes our table, inshallah, and we hope you have a clear understanding of it. Go back and listen to it, inshallah, and inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make it easy for you if you go over it and try to understand it again. Demonstrative pronouns for something far. Asma'ul isharati lil ba'id. Lil ba'id. Okay, now we have the table that we already discussed on the previous page, so we don't need to go over back that, because all the asma are going to have these three categories: mufrad, musanna, and jam, and they're going to have those two categories for gender: muzakkar and muannas. Okay, so let us start, right? For the ismul isharat lil ba'id, for the mufrad muzakkar, dhalika, and the muannas, the mufrad muannas is tilka, dhalika and tilka, dhalika, tilka, and the i'rab is both of them are mabni, both of them are mabni. That means the last letter on them don't change. It doesn't change. The vowel sign on the last letter doesn't change. Regardless of what happens, the vowel sign remains there. It is always going to be dhalika and tilka are always going to carry a fatha regardless of what position in the sentence they are in. The meaning of this is that, and is implied. That is. And an example in the masculine is dhalika waladun. Dhalika waladun. This is a complete sentence in Arabic, and it has the meaning of that is a boy. The is implied. All right? The is implied. If you translate it literally, it would not give you a good complete sentence in English, but in Arabic, it's a totally complete sentence. It's made up of a subject and predicate. Same thing with the feminine. Tilka bintun, tilka bintun, that is a girl. That is a girl. I hope that is understood. Dhalika and tilka are the mufrad for the muzakkar and muannath, and they are both mabni. Then we have, for the muthanna, for the marfu state, for the rafa state, right? We have dhanika and tanika. Dhanika for the muzakkar and tanika for the muannath. And they are both marfu. They are both marfu, and that makes them, they are morab, right? Because they are marfu. They are not mabni, they are marfu. And they are on a state of rafa with the alif, because they change, right? The noon is added to the lam is dropped, and it becomes dhanika. Tanika, the lam is dropped again, and alif is added, and noon. Tanika, right? So that makes it morab, and it means those two. It's marfu', or the state is of raf' is with alif. Okay? So we have dhanika waladani. It means those are two boys. Those are two boys. Dhanika waladani. And like this, we have tanika bintani. Tanika bintani. Those are two girls. Then we have the musanna, that is nasb or jar. Now remember, that is dhanika, right? It changes, as we discussed before, into a ya to become mansub or majroor. Changes into a ya, so it becomes dhainika. The ya takes a sukoon, the alif is dropped, ya is put in its place, and the ya has a sukoon on it, so it becomes dhainika and tainika. Dhainika and tainika. And this is morab, right? And this also means those two. It also means those two, but it is morab. It is mansub, or in the state of nasb, the ya, because of the ya, right? And or it's majroor, or in the state of jar with ya. Either one of them, it is with ya, right? When it is majroor or mansub, it changes from dhanika to dhainika, and tanika to tainika. Okay? Now we're going to use a mansub state, because inna, when it enters upon any noun, makes it mansub, or in a state of nasb. Okay? So inna enters upon dhanika, it becomes dhainika, right? Dhainika waladani. Those, indeed, inna means indeed, those are two boys, right? Indeed, those are, for the inna tainika bintani. Inna tainika bintani, indeed, those are two girls. The tanika becomes tainika because of the inna. When inna enters upon any noun, it makes it mansub, and this is mansub with ya. The musanna is mansub with ya. Now for the final case, the jam' is ulaika for both muzakkar and muannas, right? Both muzakkar and muannas is the jam' state, and both of them are mabni. No matter what it is, it's going to be ulaika. 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 Ulaika is the jam' for the ismul ishara lil ba'id, and it means those. Ulaika awladun. Ulaika awladun, right? Those are boys. And ulaika banatun. Those are girls. Those are girls. So inshallah, this is the overall comprehensive tables of these two, Ismul Ishara al-Ba'id and Qareeb. And inshallah, we hope that you pay attention to them and learn them. Inshallah, learn them and learn them well, understand them, and try to start understanding the I'rab, the Mabni and the Murab of the words and things like that, so that inshallah it becomes easier for you as we go along, inshallah. But get used to these terminologies. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to understand them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us and guide us and help us in our struggles, and make this language easy for us, and give us the best in this world hereafter. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa